No, dude, it's hearth. A hearth is not a thing. Hearth.
Sure, I swear it's the hearth.
Hearth
The
is,
hearth?
hearth is a fireplace. Hence the giant fireplace when you get to the neighborhood.
All right. Hearth. I got it.
Hey everybody, welcome. Jake and Megan Freedle, your Highlands Ranch and Denver area real estate experts. Today we are talking about two neighborhoods that are less like competitors and more like siblings.
Yep, we're talking about the Hearth and Firelight. These are two communities nestled right up against the Backcountry, which, hey, have you checked out a Backcountry neighborhood tour yet? It's on YouTube as well. And these neighborhoods have a lot in common, from their price point, their size, and even kind of the overall neighborhood feel. But there are some subtle differences that we're gonna help you check out and figure out, is it right for you?
We're not here to crown a winner or anything, okay? This isn't like a DC versus marble debate. This is more like pancakes versus waffles, okay? Two great breakfast foods, which is the only kind of restaurant you'll find here in Highlands Ranch. Just depends on your mood and where you'd like to live.
If you make the Hearth your neighborhood, then this is going to be your local park. There's tons nearby that you could walk to, but this one is going to be your central one. Like I said, these neighborhoods are really close together. Here at the Hearth, we're just a little bit further east. The big difference here is your high school is going to be Rock Canyon. You're a little close to Daniels Park here. And you still have the same great access in both communities to 470 and of course the South Rec Center. So to be honest, the subtle architectural designs here of these two neighborhoods really kind of go over my head. But some people take note. The Hearth takes on a slightly different route. Someone told me think modern Tudor revival. Now we're talking steep gables, darker trims, stone accents, craftsman porches. Whereas the Firelight is more Italy, the Hearth is Colorado meets storybook cottage. It's a little more structured, buttoned up, still super charming. Some people say it feels like a warm cup of coffee or something like that. There are about 1,600 homes built here, and they're all built by the same builder, Shea Homes. So there's a lot of architectural consistency. The layouts here are really family friendly, well designed, and as you can tell, there's tons of pride of ownership here. Now, next door calls the Hearth one of the friendliest neighborhoods to live in. And I've got to say, I can attest to that. Just a few weeks ago, I helped one of my close friends by here, and she told me that a ton of her neighbors came by, introduced themselves. She even told me that they brought cookies and toys for her little one. Everyone knows right outside the Hearth, right behind Quebec here, is the best sledding hill in all of Highlands Ranch.
Yeah!
Dude, everybody knows sledding works better when there's snow. This is why the first kid is a practice run. These homes range from 3 to 6 bedrooms, and I'd say almost all of them have open floor plans, pretty big kitchens, finished basements that are either movie theater or, a shrine to Broncos football or both. There are driveway hangouts here, garage sales. Halloween decorating is no joke. One house had a full pirate ship last year. This is where introverts go to become part-time extroverts. You're going to meet your neighbors, whether it's during a block party or when they compliment your lawn stripes.
Now let's dive into Firelight. Just because we put it second in the video doesn't mean we're giving it any less love or attention, unlike that second-born kid. So there's just over 1,500 houses here, so very similar size to the Hearth. A difference here, though, is that we have a variety of builders. Shea Homes, still the major developer, but they let a few other folks build some houses in here, which keeps a little variety from house to house, which I really appreciate. We've got lots of big houses with large finished basements and decks and backyards pointing directly at those mountains over there for a nice view at sunset. Speaking of architecture, even if you're not a design nerd, you will feel the difference. Firelight brings those warm Mediterranean vibes. Stucco exteriors, arched windows, the occasional turret, like your house should come with a bottle of Cabernet and a cheese board. There's a softness to it, romantic, warm, like your porch should be strung with lights and playing acoustic guitar in the background. Now we do have a little bit of high school rivalry here. Kids in Firelight go to Mountain Vista High School, home of the Golden Eagles. The school has a rep for strong academics, a supportive staff, and a ton of school pride. The athletic programs are solid. What's the vibe like in Firelight? Calm, peaceful. A neighbor once said, "It's quiet here, but not boring." You'll see families out walking dogs, kids riding scooters, and folks who like knowing their neighbors, but also like a little privacy. The Firelight social group puts together block parties, barbecues, family events, but the pace is mellow. It's the kind of place where the biggest commotion is deciding whose turn it is to host taco night. I will say, the Hearth has great access to the backcountry, but Firelight has just a little bit better. If you take a look at a map, the backcountry starts getting really rocky and mountainous over here, and this is where all of the good trails are. You can get there, it's just a couple extra minutes from the Hearth. That's one reason why you might like Firelight just a little better. Okay, I have to tell you about Southridge Recreation Center, the newest and arguably the most impressive of the 4 centers in Highlands Ranch. Now remember, you do get access to all 4 Highlands Ranch rec centers. This one is nestled right between Firelight and the Hearth. Inside, you've got an indoor pool complete with a lazy river, 0 depth entry for the little ones, and a warm water area that's perfect for low impact workouts or just soaking after a long day. Come summer, the outdoor resort style pool opens up. Lounge chairs, umbrellas, and that vacation vibe without leaving your zip code. All right, fitness enthusiasts, you can rejoice. There's a fully equipped weight and cardio studio, a fitness dance studio, and an indoor running track, so you can jog in circles without worrying about Colorado's unpredictable weather. And for the athletes, there are 2 gymnasiums and 5 outdoor tennis courts ready for your next game. But wait, there's more! Southridge is home to the Wildcat Mountain Auditorium, a state-of-the-art venue with high-tech lighting and sound, perfect for community events and performances. And if you're feeling artsy, the Pottery Studio offers creative outlet that's as therapeutic as it is fun. So whether you're looking to break a sweat, make a splash, or unleash your inner artist, Southridge Recreation Center has something for everyone. It's not just a gym, it's a community hub that brings Firelight and the Hearth together. Now let's check out the Firelight neighborhood. And here we are at one of my favorite spots, Red Tail Park. So what you can see is we've got an awesome park with a baseball field, we've got a playground back here, soccer fields, we've got Mountain Vista High School in the background here and a phenomenal view. And we have access to the east-west trailhead, a great spot for cycling, walking, running, anything you can imagine. And right at the top of this hill is one of my favorite spots in all of Highlands Ranch. It's called Highland Point. And from there you can see all the way from Longs Peak down south to Pikes Peak. One of the best and coolest views here in Highlands Ranch. Living in Firelight means you're close to C470, Southridge Rec, and Red Tail Park. Grocery stores like King Soopers are minutes away. We have a Whole Foods, Natural Grocers not far, and Park Meadows Mall is about a 10-minute drive, unless there's snow. Then it's 14. It feels tucked away but not remote. Like you're part of everything, but still have space to breathe. Okay. Oh my God, you know you're getting old when like swinging makes you all dizzy? God, I used to jump out of airplanes and I get dizzy swinging. What the heck? So what's not to love about Firelight and the Hearth?
Well, the yards are pretty small here.
That's true, the yards are pretty small. It's an extra HOA fee.
Yeah, but is it for cycling a trash car enough?
You're right, and at about $40 per month each, that's about what I pay garbage pickup.
Kind of a lush.
Kind of wash. I guess there's some reasons you wouldn't want to live in Highlands Ranch in general.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that do not love Highlands Ranch. I've got a whole video about it. Do not move to Highlands Ranch. Some people don't love it here. We aren't those people.
Thanks for joining us today on a tour of 2 of our favorite Highlands Ranch neighborhoods. Now, whether you're leaning toward the Hearth or Firelight, there's really no bad choice here. You have great schools, beautiful homes, and awesome access to trails.
We are Jake and Megan. We're your guides to all things Highlands Ranch. So follow along, subscribe, and if you need a neighborhood guide with more information to figure out where you should be in Highlands Ranch, we've got a link for you below.